Hello, my name's Emma and I'm going to talk to you today about the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So I've been asked, how does the Fringe Festival actually work? Is a section of the city cornered off? Is it like a music festival? Is there a pass you need? Are there weekend passes? How long does it last? I'm here to tell you everything you need to know. The Fringe Festival occupies the entire city. Every little pub, every theatre, everywhere that can fit a bunch of seats becomes a venue. Because there are so many shows. The categories are theatre, spoken word, music, dance, physical theatre, comedy, circus, children's shows, cabaret variety. There's a lot. So that is a lot of stuff to fill in. This is not just a sprinkling of music and a couple of theatre productions. This is huge. There are stats out there that tell you how long you would need to watch every single show at this year's Fringe. I think it would take you a couple of years straight. Maybe more. Maybe to the moon. Anyway, back to the Fringe. So this thing is massive. Because it's so huge, you don't need a pass. It would just not be workable. Are they going to keep people out of Edinburgh? The locals probably want to do that. What do you do then? When you arrive and you want to see a show, you grab one of these bad boys. In fact, I filmed a little clip that I'm going to show you right now. Oh look, it's Jack. So, if you're going to the Fringe, just look for a big old stack of these, because that's what you're after. The program. The very important program. Yeah, so you'll also get like little ones for individual venues.
Or ones that do a couple.
Yeah, so that does a few. So that maybe, is that with Holly on stage, I think?
Yeah, it can be.
Those ones can be quite handy actually. Makes it easier to find certain things. So when you're here in Edinburgh and you've got your booklet, the next thing you want to be doing is get a drink, sit down with your book. And for us, we go for the comedy bit. So we've got all of this to look through. And if we had a pen, we'd circle them. But we don't have a pen. So we're just going to look through this, pick some shows, book some shows. When you have selected your show, then you need to find a ticket booth. There are a number of ticket booths that pop up all across the city. If you are by any of the main venues, they have ticket places built in. If you're really stuck and you can't find one, which I would be surprised if you can't find one, there is one in the basement of the Fringe shop. And the Fringe shop is permanent shop on the main high street, Princess Street? I'm gonna find it for you. It's like, this is gonna rip. It's like, so that's the main street? No! It's not the main street. I'm getting mixed up. The Royal Mile, which is here. It's called the Royal Mile because it leads up to a castle, I guess. That makes sense to me. So it's on the Royal Mile, within walking distance of the castle. Go downstairs and there is a ticket booth there. Or you can download the app and you can buy tickets through the app. This is our first year doing that. Pretty easy. You buy through the app and you can collect from these ticket places. There are even some places that have little self-serve machines where you swipe your credit card and it just prints out your tickets. It's pretty handy if there is a queue at the ticket booth. Word of warning though, don't make the mistake we did and assume that because the name of the venue shares the name of the venue that you are next to doesn't necessarily mean that you're safe to get a ticket in the next half hour. We got a ticket for an assembly show. I'm aware that there are the assembly rooms and the assembly hall, but I figured they're all within the same amount, in the same kind of area. Turns out there's an assembly venue I didn't even know about. There's all on the other side of the city. So we had these tickets that we pay for, and we're just like, oh, guess we're not going there. I'll just keep eating my fish and chips. And another word of warning. This year I found out something that I didn't know. I've been coming to the Fringe for about 10 years now, and I didn't know this. That this doesn't contain everything at the show. I thought this was like the ultimate Bible. I would still say it is, but turns out it isn't. You see, I had a friend performing this year, doing a comedy gig, and for months I've been asking him, what's your show called? What name are you? Is it you using your name? What's happening? What's your show? I want to see more about your show. So it turns out you can decide to not pay to be in here or miss the deadline, and I completely understand. So that's when he told us about this. Because he is operating under the Free Fringe, which is a bunch of, you guessed it, free shows. So look out for one of these. Although confession, we started calling it a rather mean name because look at this. I don't know how you could find anything in here. I mean, it's cool to see my friend in it, but not to worry, because the cool thing about the Free Fringe is that it is all about sitting down, having a drink. You're just chatting with your friends, and then someone comes over and goes, "Hey, there's a free comedy gig starting in 10 minutes. You want to go?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'll go see a free show now." Another thing to be aware of is that, as you might have seen in the clip I showed you, these are not the only books you can find. There were many more, but your other main one is this one. So these are the people operating under these places. It's a little easier to find stuff in here because it's organized by time and then color-coded by venue. So I highly recommend grabbing one of these. Sure, by this point, you're probably not going to be at the 2018 Fringe Fest, but for 2019, I guarantee there will be one that looks almost exactly the same as this, because this thing is available every single year. And there are other venues that are getting in on the ads. On our very last night, we went to the stand to see Alec Cochran, and they had one of these. So, just grab things. If you see a stack of stuff, just grab it. So, just in case the clip didn't make it clear, you can get these in so many places in Edinburgh. You will find one in minutes of arriving. Like, no joke. They are everywhere. You go to the local Sainsbury's and they have huge stacks of them by the window. Do not worry about not being able to find one. You'll just stumble upon it and it'll be in your hands before you know it. So don't worry. It's fine. Hey, there quickly. Emma from the future here, which is why I'm in different clothes.
I forgot to mention one thing, and that is how long the festival lasts for. It is not a brief weekend, it is not 1 week. It is most of August. It is pretty much, it's a month long. Look into your timings beforehand. Don't go right at the end of August because you might actually end up losing out on a couple of days. But yeah, it is most of August that this show goes on. It is not a quick, brief thing. It is, like I said, it's huge, and the city needs a long time to do it. Okay, back to past me.
One last thing I want to tell you guys about is how much the festival has changed. When I first started going, in my teen years, it was still a big deal. There were still venues everywhere. But the biggest change is that now there are pop-up bars next to the ticket booths, and they have taken up they closed roads to fill the road with bars and food trucks and stands. I think the most remarkable one was the Assembly Gardens. So you're never gonna be short of anywhere to go, of anything to drink, or of food to eat. It is a place after my own heart. My best advice is just go. Go, explore, don't think about it too much. If you see something that looks interesting, you go find it. You just go see what that thing is. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It really helps me out. And if you have any questions about the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, if you think I missed something out, if you want to yell at me because I didn't cover this really important thing, plonk it in the comments. Please tell me. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!